Wow. Did you see that, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like somebody fired off a shotgun in the room that I was in.
Okay, it feels like somebody's tugging at something in my... Have I got my phone in the back pocket? Shit. In 2018, we made our very first visit to West Virginia Penitentiary. This imposing Gothic structure was built in 1876 and operated until 1995. Said to be one of the most violent prisons in the USA, it has seen its fair share of death. Over 1,000 prisoners died at the West Virginia Penitentiary. 100 died by execution, at first with hanging, but later using Old Sparky, the electric chair, especially after one of the hangings went horribly wrong. For more on the history, check out our part 1. The following is the investigation. We are back in the medical section.
Yes.
So, and Jason has joined us again. He's just behind us. I'll swing it around in a minute. I'm sorry I didn't get your name.
Ryan.
And Ryan is here as well.
Really bad with names, do
So they not only work and volunteer here.
Yeah, we work here, yeah.
You work here? How lucky are they to work here? Because they're also a paranormal team.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I'm going to swing it around because it's so you see me. There you go. So that's Jason down there, and then we've got Ryan over here. And what's your team?
It's called Paranormal Quest.
Yep.
Yep. And we have a lot of videos up on YouTube, a lot of documentaries, evidence, so.
Excellent. So I'm going to be hitting that later. So we're back in this area. If you haven't had a look, go back and have a look at the first video after you've watched this. You'll see why we're back in here. We're still getting, it's not as loud as it was. We came up here earlier on a tour, and the noise that was going off in here, of bangs, footsteps, a male cough actually is what drew us in here.
This room behind me.
What is that?
We need to look through the view.
These are some of the loudest voices
This
I've
will
heard
be.
Yeah.
in a long time.
So that isn't normal.
No. It's been probably months or longer since I've heard noises that loud.
That's what I was telling them earlier. It's rarely this loud up here.
Okay. Turn this around. Are you sure it's not?
It's not.
What?
Poor guys. Are you sure it's not?
Do you know what I mean? You just have to be sure. They're going to ask.
I know they're going to ask.
Yeah. Oh, I'm positive that that's not normal.
Alright.
What is that?
Oops. So all that noise you made when I asked. Shit.
Ask and you shall receive.
Ask and I will receive. You've had experiences in here, yeah.
Yes, yeah, many experiences up here on the medical floor.
So
Many.
what type of experiences have you had?
It's pretty interesting because you can never really predict what type of experience you're going to have up here. It could range anything from hearing these types of noises to getting a lot of voices. We've caught a lot of electronic voice phenomena up here. Anything from things telling us to get out. We've also caught things saying that they liked us, they were following us around. In fact, had one of our friends ask, "Are you following me?" years ago, and we caught a response in EVP that said, "We wouldn't do that," almost mockingly, almost playfully.
Also, you were saying that you've got a gun shop?
Yes, that's actually on the other end of the medical floor, down in the what they called SPU, the Special Programs Unit, which is the psychiatric unit of the penitentiary for inmates that were exhibiting abnormal behavior or suicidal behavior. They'd keep them down there on that end of the medical floor for observation, and I was down there in 2009, so it was about 9 years ago, and heard and captured. It sounded like somebody fired off a shotgun in the room that I was in. I actually felt the walls. I was leaning up against a wall just like this. Felt the wall behind me vibrate. Actually felt the sound waves. Have you ever experienced something that's so loud you feel the sound waves actually hit you? It moved my hair. That's how loud it was. And I captured all that on a voice recorder. when I played it back, you could hear the gunshot, but you could also hear it sounded like a shotgun shell hitting the concrete, like it was discharged from the firearm, from the shotgun. And then it actually, I caught a voice, and it sounds like a man that says, "I told you not to make a move."
All right, is there anybody down there? If there is, we said we would come back. What the hell?
It's weird.
It's not.
Yeah. You talk.
I talk.
And you ask questions, and it just picks up, which is what leads me to think those noises aren't natural.
What the hell?
Next to me.
It's all around us. Alright, two people are seeing what looks like from their end, watching this, I figure at the end of the hallway here, peeping. 3 people have seen it now. As the camera moves in, watch from the centre to the left for movement. Interestingly, this was just after our viewers were saying they were seeing a figure. What do you see? Could we have captured a ghost? Or is it just a trick of light? There is a shadow moving on the door. Which door?
If it's this one, it's me. Oh,
That one's from, you know, it comes from not just one end. When you're hearing that noise, guys, it's from 2 ends.
yeah. But it's all around, isn't it? Because you get it from that end, this end, then it's suddenly...
But it's almost simultaneously, isn't it?
Well, it's easy for you to say.
Well, actually, it wasn't easy.
It wasn't. Hey guys, if you're here, we've put some balls down the hallway. If you want to give them a good kick. Well, you can't say, can you play with the cat balls, please? We are talking about. Go on, we'd love it if you could do that for us. Or not, you can just make lots of noises instead, that's so cool.
Hearing a lot of noises tonight that I have not heard in the almost 10 years that I've been here.
So, have you heard any of these noises? Because there seems to be about 3 or 4 different noises.
Yeah, happening at once, which is even more strange, you know. You get that glass, it sounded like glass over here, and then it sounds like something very metal but hollow in the stairwell here, and I've not heard something that metal and that hollow being struck, or whatever it is that sound is, you know, and it's all, like you said, happening simultaneously, and yeah, it's just weird.
Is that one of them?
Yeah.
Alright. If there's anybody here, this is what the balls do. I'm going to roll one down to you, alright? Pretty cool. Maybe you can try and roll it back to me. Alright, please. Or make lots of noise. Are you touching me, by the way, Kate?
No. Are you getting touched?
I just got my thumb. I know that sounds really weird, alright?
Well, I'm nowhere near it.
Like...
Can you guys see how far away I am from Alison?
Yes.
Okay, it feels like somebody's tugging at something in my... Have I got my phone in the back pocket?
Yeah.
Feels like something was tugging at it. So I was asking earlier because, although some of it sounds like it's coming from inside the rooms, you've been above us on the, not the ceiling, on the roof, haven't you?
Yes.
And what's the roof made of up there? What's the
It's
surface like?
It's like a rubberized material, and when they need to patch it, they'll patch the roof with tar. So it's a very soft material.
Okay, so it wouldn't be making the noise, even if you had something up there?
No, and there wouldn't be anything up there except for maybe birds, small birds landing on the roof, but they wouldn't, of course, make noises like that. So,
or like that?
Like that, yeah.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. Give these ladies one of those really loud bangs that we know you can make up here.
Moving.
When you ask, it goes quiet.
Yeah.
What about if I ask nicely? You do it to impress me? You wouldn't get women up here very often. Thank you.
That wasn't hard.
Do you get much equipment interaction up here?
I guess it just depends on the night. There's some nights that you get a lot of equipment interaction, and then there's other nights where it's...
I'm cold.
You're cold.
I've got a cold breeze right on my back.
I'm boiling.
It was my right arm, and it was my back.
There's definitely no cold breeze.
No, the front part of me is sweating.
It's very, for those in Australia, it's very humid and warm up
We're
here.
not singing.
We haven't.
We like to sing when we investigate. We can't sing, mind
The
you.
people with us don't like us to sing.
No.
Hey, maybe they'd enjoy it.
All right, shall we?
What
What
will
should
we
we
sing?
sing? What would they have liked in here?
I guess it depended on the time period.
Yeah,
but
would,
when
wouldn't
this
it?
was built, this was in the 70s, so they really liked, I would say,
Rock.
yeah, a lot of rock music.
Do we know rock? What about Queen?
It's
So Ryan and Jason can join in with us, of course, because
Of course.
That'd
It's
be
always good.
scarring, I'm sure, for the people watching.
it's going to be scarring with us singing.
Yeah, 1, 2. Mama, life has just begun,
Terrible.
and now you've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. 'Cause it doesn't really
I
matter.
hear Jason and Ryan sing.
No!
They sing very quiet. Karen says, oh my God, my ears. Well, they liked it because it didn't throw anything around.
They were mesmerized.
The problem now.
Tony, your husband says, just saw shadow figures running out of their cells and jumping through the windows when you were singing.
That's my husband. That's not nice.
All right, and the psych area, West Virginia Penitentiary, quick EVP burst. We've already introduced ourselves. My name's Alison, and this is Cag next to me here. Feel free to ask questions.
They have to tie you to the beds up here.
Did you have any family or friends? That's somebody's stomach.
Sounds like it came from the staircase back there.
Nearly 2:30. Yeah. Should we make our way back and then go down to that?
Do 2-minute ghost box just to see.
Yeah.
It seems to quieten down in here, doesn't it?
It is.
Compared to what it was before.
To hold the other thing.
Does that sound work?
Right, well, we'll run with it anyway, whether it's radio or whether it's to you, we'll call you Robert. If that's not your name though, you need to tell us.
Yes.
So we can hear you now. If you can manipulate this, and we can hear you and we can talk back. You say Ryan, Jason.
Down through the fence, walk down through where the inmates went to rec time.
Whichever's easiest.
Quite nice in here.
Is it?
Quite pleasant. Cool. I don't think I'd like to make it my home, you know what I mean, but...
This is the whole lot.
What's that?
Well, the first noise is me leaning against the...
Oh, okay. That's what I heard.
Okay, so what's Red's proper name?
William Snyder.
Don't call him William.
Really?
Make him mad.
Is that like me calling you Karen?
Oh, you see? Hey, I know what it's like to be called a name you don't like to be called. I hate my real name as well. There's a lady just stood out here in the corridor, and she's my boss. Don't tell her, but she's a real bitch. Okay. Can you tell me what her name is? Do you know what her name is?
No, we're not getting anything in there tonight, and we'd just move on. It's not that we haven't had a good night anyway.
Oh, that's been brilliant.
Mm.
Absolutely.
So, where else staying? Would you recommend staying in here or moving to another spot, or?
Could always take him over by cell 20.
Yeah.
Danny was murdered.
Good.
That's cool.
We said, why don't we just set it up in the hallways here instead of in the cells?
Yeah, because we could put a ball in the cellar and put
Yeah,
stuff on there.
yeah.
A lot of the murders happen in the hallways.
So if there is anybody here, if you can make a noise, maybe touch one of us. Even better if you can make one of these lights go off. Just helps us know that you're there. Whoa, hello, the ball's just gone off.
Hey!
Which cell's that?
20.
There's a little knock as well just before it did go off.
Thank you.
So this is where the murder took place?
Yes, it's Danny Lane.
Is that you, Danny?
That's the one that does the pictures.
Yes, he painted all pictures in the infirmary.
Come on now, you guys in here can do better than this.
Just swap it over. Turn this on. Begin? Because I'm going to threaten to turn it off.
You don't. So it's
Begin.
just said begin.
Do you want to hold that one?
It just said begin.
Begin.
Right, we can begin. If you're going to say anything through this and manipulate it, you've got to do it very clearly though. We're going to go soon. So have you got anything to say? I just said leave.
Didn't it?
Yeah, leave. Are we annoying you? It's interesting that we've got a quick map response at the same time.
Yeah. But you don't want us here then?
It's alright, tell us to leave and we'll honour it.
It has to be nice and clear.
Let us get out,
So I didn't hear it.
just as he spoke.
What's in here? Tell us to get out nice and clearly so we can all hear it.
Did he kill somebody?
I keep hearing something back there. Ooh, oh, Lord. Kept thinking I was hearing something. God.
That made us adrenaline. And so it was we said goodbye to the West Virginia Penitentiary. We would just like to thank Ryan and Jason from Paranormal Quest. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And if you've enjoyed our adventures so far, don't forget to subscribe to our Patreon page too, and join us on a live investigation from your own home.